Hey everybody, I am Caroline Rudderman. I am a Reiki master teacher, and today we are going to do some Reiki for sleep. So get yourself comfortable. You might be listening to this at bedtime or perhaps in the middle of the night. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and let my hands rest on the lap as the Reiki is flowing. I'm going to keep a little bit quieter during this session to avoid excess stimulation. But just so you know, I'm working at the back of the heart and at the feet. We're going to do about 30 minutes here, so please get comfortable. You might use this time to do some restful stretching, even putting your legs up the wall. Or maybe something like a gentle pigeon pose. And although there's nothing really gentle about pigeon pose, if you're familiar with it, if you're laying on your back, you might do the figure 4, where one leg crosses over. So the foot and the ankle, it's kind of a figure 4 shape over the opposite knee. There you go. And that's a good glute and hip opener. And you can kind of control when you pull your hands through. Just make sure you flex that foot that's being crossed over. Exactly. Take a big breath in and exhale. This is just a simple wind down. You might want to lay on the ground and roll around a little bit. That's okay too. We're really creating a space so that you can begin to rest. Beautiful. Exactly. Yeah, that's what we're moving. This is just to begin to signal to your body. And this is a perfect opportunity to maybe even allow a little blindfold, a little like kind of eye cover to protect your eyes from the light, to let your all of the signals going in through your eyes and into your brain suggest that it's dark now. Exactly. There you go. Take another big breath in. I can feel how tired some of you are, just like that exhaustion tired, but still kind of revved up, but like depleted. Yeah, our goal here is to shift the brainwaves. Some of you are not getting that deep sleep in those REM cycles for dreaming. Take a big breath in. It's really, really important for your body and for your brain. I know it's not from a lack of trying. I know that. There you go. Yeah. Not being able to sleep is its own kind of torture, slow torture. Yeah. For those of you who are really suffering from nightmares, I would encourage you to take this opportunity to sit and follow your breath. As you inhale and as you exhale, comes my cat Daisy. For years and years and years, Daisy, if I was napping during the day, Daisy would like make my naps the best naps ever. Somehow she just helped bring me deeper. So she's bringing in a little bit of that energy right now. Actually, right now she's working her way to get up the chair. There you go. Take a big breath in. She's getting a little older. She's a little chubby. Beautiful. Take another big breath in. And exhale. That's exactly what we're working on. Some of this is a little bit of a trust issue. Am I safe to fall asleep? There you go. Yeah, you have to have a little bit of trust. You have to have a little bit of trust or a lot of trust. The conditions of safety must be met during the daytime. We can really work ourselves into a tizzy, worrying about our future, our family, money. The list is long. Take another big belly breath in and exhale. There you go. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. That's exactly what we're working on. If you haven't been able to sleep and then all of a sudden, boop, the idea of like, why popped in, you got it. Right now, I'm just holding my Reiki hands at the back of the heart and at the feet. This is Prince Henri. It's like Henry, but French. He always makes an appearance. He loves my plants. There you go. Take another big breath in and exhale. Everything that you're seeing here is just a reflection of the energy that's moving. So don't get too caught up on if you're kind of having flashes of imagery. It just means it's moving, it's cruising along. Yep, exactly. There's allowed to be pleasure where there was pain at one time. Exactly. Yes. We're just starting to move the fear. Calling in my guru, Amma, Mata Amrita Nandamayi, Devi. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. We're just holding those deepest wounds right now. There's no need to get precious with them. Yeah, you might be feeling a release, full body shiver. You might be feeling your holding patterns right now. It's beautiful. All of it is very human. The only thing I'm going to suggest that everybody does right now is to go get a little sip of water. If you feel like glug, 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 and your body really needs that, go for it. But because this is simply a Reiki for sleep video, I don't want to necessarily have to be getting up in the middle of the night to use the facilities. But yeah, everybody go ahead and grab a sip of water. It feels really relevant right now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is the stress pattern. I'm feeling it in my back right now, that stress pattern. And some of it was I was sitting right now that I just corrected, and also some of it is like, oh right, like that's the mental pattern. My issue isn't necessarily with sleep, but it's with waking up very slow in the morning. And I'm very blessed that I create a little bit of time spaciousness so that I can have my rising rituals and stretch and breathe and meditate and do my thing so that I can start my day centered and balanced. Doesn't mean I'm centered and balanced every time or every day, but it gives me a better chance of staying that way. There you go. Exactly. It's kind of like when we're used to staying um, in a certain flow state, right? It's almost like we begin to like build that muscle. Just like it works the same way that if we have worry patterns, we're used to being in that vibrational worry pattern. We can also create different rising rituals for ourselves that trains the brain to go down that road. Exactly. I want everybody to take their own hand and really take a moment and begin tracing the lines in your own palm. Just as if you were a little kid and you were bored and there was nothing to do, and you just begin looking at the lines. Not only looking, but if you can literally take your hand and trace them. This is just an exercise in being fully present. Yeah, we're doing a wind down, an end of night wind down. Beautiful. Exactly. Some of you are having that aha moment. We're so stimulated all day with our responsibilities. with our fears. Exactly. Yeah, that's the Amma. What you're feeling, that like warmth, almost that motherly love, that's Amma. AMMA. Yep, exactly. And for some of you who are like, why does she keep saying yup and exactly? Because it's confirmation that what you just felt, what you just saw, what you just heard, what came into your realization is on point. I'm watching the whole energy field. Watching is not the right word because it's not always visual. It's not always seeing outwards or seeing inside of my mind or behind my eyes. It's it's watching with a feeling space. It's listening. hmm And this is something that I teach in the Reiki and Intuition Mentorship about these 5 different aspects of our intuitive listening. Yeah, yep. And that's on my website if people are curious. Take a big breath in and exhale. Maybe some of you are already drifting. You can keep letting this play. The Reiki is going to be flowing after the video. So if you feel called or inspired to just turn it off now, that's 100% okay. Yeah, that's the fear rising. It's coming up, it's coming out. We're just turning up the heat a little bit on that soup, so you might be feeling more bubbles. I want you to listen to this video 4 times. They don't all have to be back to back, but somewhere kind of along the the spectrum of continuation. So like if you listen to it like 4 times in a couple of months, that's fine, or over a week or a couple of weeks, that's fine. But I want you to treat it like each time we're going to be going deeper and deeper. The next video, I'll be showing you the Reiki hand placements for self treatment for sleep. To help you get back to sleep, to help put you to sleep, to help the other ones you love, the little ones, to help them get a good rest, to feel loved, to feel warm. Exactly. I have a friend of mine who she has really fond memories of her mom giving her Reiki every night before bed. hmm And I love giving myself Reiki every night. I usually sleep on my stomach and I just am like, you know, kind of wrap my hands into them like a little cocoon and I just go Reiki go. Yep, the whole time I've been just holding the back of the heart and your feet. The back of the heart, we're talking kind of behind the shoulder blades, the back of the heart chakra, that center, that energetic center. allows us to receive love on all levels. It's also a good lung support, supporting the organ of the heart as well. All right, that's where all our oxygen and blood circulation, that's the hub. And receiving love on all levels. And working at the feet, you can treat the whole body from the feet. But here in this particular setting, the feet are the drain from all the mental ki, right? It's the other end of the world. Even if you don't go to bed right away, your whole system should feel more relaxed. If you're starting to feel really, really wide awake still after this, but your body is relaxed and you're like, now what? I would encourage you to put on a yoga nidra video. It's Nidra. Or doing something that's a yin yoga, Yin. If you are wheelchair bound or aren't very mobile, you can type in something like chair yin. Beautiful. Yoga Nidra is a very simple practice that where you listen. It's all, like often referred to as yoga for sleep, where in the recording the person will list the top of the head, the forehead, the eyes, the nose, the jaw, the tongue, and at each location you just bring your attention there and try to soften. Bring your attention to these different locations. And it usually will bring you down the spine, through both arms, across the torso, down the legs. And at some point, the idea is that you fall asleep. Helps the whole body settle into itself. Helps you bring deep presence into yourself. Exactly. You got it. But again, please do watch this video 4 times. It doesn't all have to be back to back. If you like to, that's fine. Knowing that we want to do our best to keep light out of the eyes as best as we can when we're winding down towards sleep. Exactly. There you go. There's absolutely nothing wrong with who you are. You are not broken. You are a whole person unto yourself who deserves love, forgiveness, and all the pleasure and joy. Yeah, there you go. I love that for you. This video will be part of a series as well. So this is going to be the first video that I want you to listen to 3, 4 times. But these videos I'll definitely make part of my regular practice because I've had quite a few of you asking directly for videos, for Reiki videos for sleep. So I am here for it. I am listening. I'm putting it out there for you. All right, y'all. Well, I have a lot of love for you. We're going to do about 10 more breaths together. We're going to keep working on deeper and deeper layers to this issue. There you go. That was the pop that we were looking for. And exhale. Like, I don't need to worry about that stuff. Gorgeous. All right, beautiful souls. I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your night and dream well.